So this morning, kind of exciting news. The old TTSaleen sitting here by itself in the original 2-car garage. Got something in the box here. What's in the box? What's in the box? This is, I gotta break it loose. This is a new engine stand that I purchased, never owned one. And I got it because I'm about to pick up my engine today from Fastlane Motorsports. The original engine from this car, it's ready. So I'm gonna pick it up and bring it home today, put it on the stand and wrap it up. And yeah, so I'll have the piece back for it. Don't have the transmission and all that for it that I'm gonna put in it for this new combination, but I will have the motor, it will be on the stand, and we'll be able to look at it in the new garage as a conversation piece for a while. So it's something. All right, so here it is. I've got a Ranger folding engine stand. That's the part number on it. And basically it's in 2 boxes. The first boxes was tore all to pieces and they had wrapped it in another box, but I got all the hardware laid out so I can see all my bolts and everything here and the different caster wheels. It doesn't really say it on here, but there's 4 large wheels which go on the very end and 2 smaller wheels which go in the middle. And then you start putting your frame together. So I'm putting it together here. This is the back side. And what helps, you can't get your finger all the way in here to get the bolt in. So you just use some needle nose. You can put the bolt in and drop it down. So I'm gonna start assembling this. But this is kind of how it comes. You just lay everything out and then you start figuring out how to put it together. All right, today's the day. It is Saturday, April the, man, my eyes are bad. April the 10th. Fastlane Motorsports. Making some room here so I can get this thing out. And what are we gonna reveal? Ba-boom! Sweet engine. Nobody even got me a hat. Look at that. Race bearings. Nice. Anyway, gonna get this bad boy rolled out here real quick. I'm gonna load him up and take him home. Would you just look at it? That's the big boy. You know what I paid for it. There you go, it's in. Now just strap it down, be ready to take it home. Hopefully that doesn't mean it's about to rain on it. Have to wrap it up with some trash bags. And just like that, the motor's home in my new garage. For now, I don't have a cherry picker, so Melvin offered to let me borrow his from the house. It's a foldable one, so I'm gonna probably go get it either later tonight or tomorrow so I can get the motor out, put on my new stand, which I have to assemble now. but I made room just to back the truck in here. But there she is. Made it home. I just took the wrapping off of it just so you can see it. But of course it had to sprinkle on me a little bit as I was getting it together at Fastlane. Funny, the sun was out bright and one cloud in the sky dropped some sprinkles on me, but whatever. It's home. It's secured now. So all I gotta do is get it on my new stand, which I'll go finish putting together sometime later. All right, so limited instruction on this thing, as you can see. So you kind of wing it, but I've got it pretty much assembled. The bottom frame, I've got the wheels tightened. So you put the smaller wheels in the middle, so when you put your legs up, it'll just roll on those. But when you have them down, they're the same size, so it's even. All right, once you get the bottom like you want it, you put these pins in. Basically, you pull the pin, the leg can go up so you can have it smaller, so you can fit in a corner or whatever. What I did run into when I started putting the upright part in, I like flat washers on both sides. They only give you a flat washer for the side for the nut that tightens it down, not up here at the top of the bolt, but whatever. When you put these support pieces in, they're not bent exactly where they need to be. So you need to leave your bolts a little loose here. See how I left them loose? Just to kind of get them in here and then put this bolt across. And now I've got to tighten everything up, and it's gonna hopefully bend that into shape. But I've got to tighten these down. But right now, this is it. This will be completed. And then I actually do the plate. This is the plate that will go into here, that the bolts go through the hole to the engine. And here's the little legs that adapt off the edge of it. Anyway, this is it. It's the Ranger 1 ton. It went together pretty easily. I had to take a break yesterday and get back on it today. But yeah, I'm getting ready to finish it up and go get a motor, lift, cherry picker, whatever you want to call it. Melvin's got one he's gonna let me borrow today, so I can get the motor out of my truck, out in the other garage, and put it on here. And then I've got a bag from Summit Racing I also bought the stand from, and the bag lets me just wrap it up instead of a trash bag. So there you go, more to come. And here's the finished product. You got the rotating head. You basically pull this pin. You got a handle here, and you can rotate this around like so. These are loose till you put your bolts through for the engine. Put this pin back in. Sure, when the motor's in it, it'll be a lot tighter. But there it is. And I did find out the 3-inch wheels do go in the middle, so I did that right, the 3.5 on each end. So it makes sense the way my logic worked. You know, all the bigger wheels on the end for the support, smaller wheels in the middle. They do have locks on them, so the motor's on there. You can hit this and lock it so it won't move. But this is it. I actually purchased a bolt kit specifically for mod motors for engine stands. So it's just basically 4 bolts, and they go through here and attach to the back of the block so to hold the motor on here. So now that I've got this ready to go, I can now go get the engine and then get it off and put it in the shop. But that's what it looks like. check it out. I didn't get a chance to finish doing the video yesterday, but this is my new bag from Summit. It's just called an engine storage bag. I think it's their extra large one, but you can just wrap up the engine as one shot. I'll pull this off real quick so you can see it. But this is the engine. The intake manifold just kind of sitting up here. Spark plug wires just kind of pushed in. I got to put spark plugs in it. The coils are in the bottom. And this is what it looks like. There's 2 water crossover tubes that go in here too. But that's it. The engine stand holds it really well. It works really good. It's rated at 1 ton or 2,000 pounds. And I like it. The only thing I don't like is when the motor's sitting there like it is, this handle can only go in sideways to turn the motor. It'd be nice if the holes were up and down so the handle would fit like this. That's kind of the only thing I don't like about this engine stand. But everything else is cool. This little pin that locks it in place. I can pull the pin, actually turn the motor over and around if I wanted to. But that's kind of cool. The legs do flip up, and it rolls really well. It's got these locks on it so it doesn't move if you want it to. But that's it.